BCPL is almost like C language, but it is ancestor of C. From BCPL we derived B, or we got B, and from B Dennis Ritchie derived C in 1972 at Bell Laboratories. It was byproduct of Unix operating system. Dennis Ritchie was trying to write code for the Unix operating system, and the languages which were available at that time were not uh, proficient enough or capable enough to write or provide facilities of Unix OS, which Dennis Ritchie had thought. So he derived one more language, that is, or wrote one more language, that is C language. Extended version of C is known as C++. It has got object-oriented features, but we are not going to into it. We know features of C. It is simple and easy because it is easy language. It is robust language because it has got a rich set of built-in functions and operators. It is flexible and used to develop any kind of software, because using C we can develop either system software or any customized software. It is fast and efficient. Why it is fast? Because it is compiler based, and it is efficient because it has got large set of data types and operators. It is highly portable because the program which is written in C language can be easily transferred to any other PC where we don't have C, and we don't need to do any kind of changes in our code. Without any kind of changes, we can execute that program easily on command prompt. It is structured programming language, and it follows top-down approach, and we call it as a structured programming language because it is providing modular or block programming, and so only we call it as a structured programming. One more feature is that it is a case sensitive, means it creates a difference, or it differentiates capital and small letters. It doesn't consider capital and small letter as same letters, so it is known as case sensitive. In computer languages, capital letters are known as uppercase, and small alphabets or second ABCD is known as lowercase. So it is case sensitive, we can say. It makes a difference between capital and small letters. We know that in English language we have got alphabets, words, sentences and paragraphs. Same way in C language we have got alphabets, but alphabets comprises of alphabets, digits and some special symbols. Using this character set, we create constants, variables and keywords. This all are known as identifiers. We can create many more things, so they are known as identifiers. And using this we create instructions. In C language we create instructions, whereas in case of English language we create sentence. From sentence we create paragraphs. Same way in case of C language, using this instructions or set of instructions, or one more option or one more modification, set of order instructions creates a program. Now we move on to character set. We know that we have got a set of characters in C language which are used for creating words. In case of English we have got only alphabets, but here we have got alphabets, digits and symbols, and even in alphabets upper and lower letters. What are identifiers? Any name which is not identified by C language, that means C compiler, is known as identifier. Any word which you are going to use in your program which is not understood by C program or C language or C compiler is known as identifier. And before we use this identifier, we need to define that this name I am going to use for this purpose. So an identifier is a name which will be used to describe function, name, variable or any other items. If a new member is added to our family, boy or girl, then we name it, isn't it? Same way in C program, if we are going to use a word which is not understood by C language or C compiler, then we need to name it, and that name is known as common name by a common word, that is identifier. It can be function, constant, variable, array, structure, anything. It can be anything. કોઈ પણ નામ હોય તો એ નામને આપણે શું કહીએ છીએ? આઇડેન્ટિફાયર કહીએ છીએ. Now we have got some naming conventions. When we have got a new member in our family, then we give him or her a name, and for that we follow some certain rules. Those rules are dependent upon Rashi and Nakshatra. Same way, here also we are giving new name to our C program word or C program term which is not understood by C language. Then we need to follow certain rules, and those rules are that name should be maximum of 1 to 31 alphabets, and some compilers allow up to 247 characters. These alphabets can be any valid alphabet from C character set, and C character set consists of alphabets, digits and underscore. So 1 to 31 characters can be either alphabets, digits and underscore, but first character should be always alphabet or underscore. It cannot be a digit. Again, we don't put comma or blank spaces within the name. Like in our name, we have got name only and then surname. We differentiate it or we separate it via space. So both are different. Within our name, we don't find any space. કોઈના નામમાં સ્પેસ છે ખરી? નહીં હોય. સેમ વે વેરિયેબલ અથવા આઈડેન્ટિફાયરના નામમાં ક્યાંય કોમા કે સ્પેસ આવે નહીં. We don't even use special symbols except underscore. And underscore can be used in a specific way, that student space name. If you want to use space, then we can use underscore, or underscore is specifically used for indicating that it is a system variable or a specific variable which has got some different functionality. We know that there are certain words which are understood by C language or C compiler, and those words are known as C keywords, and we cannot use these keywords as identifiers. Keys case sensitive, so these two names are different. We can use keywords as identifiers, but provided they are in uppercase or in mixed case, because all keywords are in lowercase. Up till this point we had seen in our last lecture. Now we see some more terms. We know that there are certain values which we need in our program, or it is going to process certain numbers in our program. Normally when we write a program, what it does, it processes numbers only. It processes numbers, and you know that internally any computer understands numbers, and that numbers are either 0 or 1. કમ્પ્યુટરને બીજી કંઈ ખબર નથી પડતી, કમ્પ્યુટર ખાલી નંબર જ ખબર પડે છે, અને ફક્ત બે જ નંબર, that is 0 and 1. So each and everything which is there in computer is represented in terms of numbers only. Now we have got certain types of constants, or 4 types of constants specifically. The values of some variable may be required to remain constant. We don't know what is variable, so we'll first of all see variable and then we come to the constants. For your understanding purpose, before moving to variables, I will give you one definition of constant, that a value which doesn't change is known as constant. Like value of pi, it is fixed, that is 3.14 or 22 by 7. So we call it as a constant. There are so many constants. Exponential constants are there, then Planck's constant is there, then that is enough, I think so, for your understanding purpose. કે ભાઈ અમુક કોન્સ્ટન્ટ વેલ્યુ એ ક્યારેય ચેન્જ ના થાય, તો મારે મારા પ્રોગ્રામની અંદર પણ અમુક વેલ્યુઝ મારે ફિક્સ કરવી હોય તો હું ફિક્સ કરી શકું છું, અને ફિક્સ કરવા માટે મારે અમુક કીવર્ડ્સનો યુઝ કરવો પડે છે. પણ ફિક્સ શું કરી શકું? Either it can be an integer value, it can be real value, it can be a character value, or it can be a string. It can be a string, like if I say I hope you can understand. I have written hello. So hello is constant. Hello is constant, but it is enclosed in double quotes, whereas character is enclosed in single quotes. I can write numbers directly. I can put plus sign in front of numbers and negative sign also, but plus sign is optional. I can also include decimal number in it. I have got exponential representation of it, that 3.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 or 3.42 into 10 raised to minus 4. It is same thing, but here I am using e instead of 10, and raised to minus 4 is directly written as minus 4. So this is exponential format. I hope you can understand this too. I can now write numbers like this, I can write numbers like this also. I cannot write like this. This is not allowed. So these are also constants. Is there any doubt in this? Constant values. These are constant values. Constant values can be either integer, it can be either real or decimal we can say, or it can be a character, or it can be string, or it can be string. Is this clear to all? Last term is string. Understood? Yes or no? We have got 4 types of constant values. These are constant values. It is not only constant, but it is constant value. Any doubt? Okay na? Are you all present? તમારું લેક્ચર ચાલુ છે કે બંધ થઈ ગયો છે? યશ, વાહ વાહ. વિનીતા, Vinita, can you hear me? Pooja, Pooja, Mit, Indra, Akshar, Sanya, Meena, Namish, Sapan,